Thanks for that, Laquan. So, yes, it's a wrap for the Allen County portion of the Delphi murder trial. The suspect, Richard Allen, along with those 12 jurors, the 4 alternates, they'll all be headed, including everyone else who's got a vested interest in this case, headed to Carroll County. That includes several podcasters and YouTube content creators who are documenting this fascinating case through its entirety. Now, I was in the courtroom earlier this week among about the 20 or so media members who are allowed to view the proceedings in Judge Frankel's courtroom. Among them, former defense attorney Bob Motta. He hosts the podcast Defense Diaries, and Motta tells me he's spent the last 23 years as a defense trial attorney before giving that up and then moving on to the reporting side of things. He says this is a very interesting case, a classic whodunit, if you will, with both sides relying heavily on witness and expert testimony. The state listed about 60 people who might testify, while the defense listed more than double that.
We had a bunch of witnesses, I think, for the defense that ultimately probably won't be called. You have no obligation to call witnesses that you list, but you have an obligation to list them if you might call them. So I don't anticipate that we'll get 150 people paraded up there by the defense, but if there's anybody that, you know, they have an inkling might help them, they'll call them, you know, and if not, they won't.
Meanwhile, Motta, several other people, they'll be at the trial and podcasting about the latest developments through the extent of this trial, which is expected to wrap up by November 15th.